Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a moment. Right everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are predicting the UCL knockout rounds, round of 16. Me, Connor and Callum are going to predict who will be going through to the next round. Let's get into it. Right, the fixtures to kick off is the 2020 final. We've got PSG against Bayern Munich. What are we saying about who goes through, lads?
Personally, think I'll go with PSG. I just feel they'll have the better overall team. Really, it will all click together this year. I think. Even though they're not doing too well in the league, only 3 points clear in Ligue 1. But yeah, I think it will click for them and they'll advance through. Finish second in a group. They probably should have won, to be honest. But yeah, I'd go PSG.
Callum, are you on the same thinking?
No, I personally think Bayern are going to win.
Oh,
I think they're a bit more of a structured side, as the Germans usually are.
Yeah,
I feel like with the flair of PSG and stuff like that, I think they'll struggle against the likes of Bayern.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they did under Tuchel in the final. So, although maybe in the league they haven't been as good as everyone thought, I think Bayern have got this one.
I'm going to have to go to Parisians. I think that trio will just be too much.
Yeah.
And I think they will progress through. And Bayern will fall to an early knockout.
Especially how with Mbappe's done over the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? I think he's taken that next step up now. And I think Neymar can sort of just, I know they don't really like doing it, but share the limelight a little bit. You know what I mean? Let Messi do what he does. You know, that will always happen.
And plus after the World Cup he just had.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The confidence Mbappe and Messi will have despite being on the end of the different outcomes of the final.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that really bothers me is they drew both their games against Benfica, home and away, in the group stage. You know what I mean? They should be winning those games. They should be going through pretty easily.
Bayern topped their group though, didn't they?
Yeah, won all their games.
It's a tough game
against the likes of Barca, Inter in their group as well.
Yeah, done really well.
They're no easy teams.
Yeah, I just think Nagelsmann, I don't know, I'm not too sure on him just yet. Nagelsmann. I know he's a promising manager and all that, but
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him.
Yeah, but I'd say Paris for me.
Yeah, so 2-1 to PSG. That's not the score. That's just what the jury decides. Right, the next clash is AC Milan against Tottenham Hotspur. What we think of this one, boys?
I'm going with Milan on this one. I feel Milan will have just overall quality would just be too much for Tottenham. Tottenham, I think this season have just been so hit and miss, especially with their key players, Kane, Son. You just never know what game they'll turn up, if they will turn up. Especially with Milan, they're second in Serie A. They're doing really well. Obviously, there'll be another Champions League qualification. They didn't really look convincing though against Chelsea, which does worry me in the group games. But yeah, I think they get through easy against Tottenham.
Callum,
you know what? I've always debated this game, but I think I'll go the same. Just mainly because Tottenham ain't great playing out from the back and kind of in the Champions League. You
especially
kind of need that sort of possession and stuff like that. And
especially got that Leao going after him and all that.
Exactly, and I think the key for Milan here, you press Lloris, you're going to win that game.
Exactly.
You press that back line, you're going to win that game.
Yeah, I think it's unanimous because I think Milan will go through as well. I can just see Emerson Royal getting absolutely bullied by Rafael Leao.
Yeah.
I can see him getting mashed up by Leao.
Yeah.
I think what will happen is with Tottenham being the way they are, if they win this leg, they'll lose the second one for sure.
Yeah.
That's the only way I see it going down.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I mean, they're only fifth in the Premier League. Again, so hit and miss. You get fans saying they want Conte out, Conte in. They don't even know what they want anymore. I don't
think his style suits Tottenham as a club.
Yeah, I think he'd have done a lot better.
But again, that's another topic.
Yeah, exactly.
And we ain't Tottenham fans, so we can't really talk on that.
They finished first in their group. Just about.
Just on the last game day.
Yeah, I mean, you had Sporting, Frankfurt, Marseille. Like they should be easily top.
They should not have made that as hard as it was.
No offence to Marseille, but they are an 11 of Premier League rejects.
Yeah, honestly, you got Kolasinac and Bemba from Newcastle, Bailly. Yeah,
they should have steamrolled that group, and they didn't. And that doesn't give me confidence against a stronger Milan team.
Exactly, and yeah. So for me, it's got to be AC Milan going through there.
Yeah, I'm backing the Italians.
I'd say the Italians too.
Right, the next game is not a clash we would associate with the knockout stages of the Champions League. We've got Club Brugge against Benfica. What are your thoughts on this one, boys?
Yeah, I think Benfica will win this, even though Club Brugge's group stage form was quality. I think they get 5 clean sheets out of 6 games, which is crazy. But I just think the sacking of their manager You know what I mean? They've got to do it all over again. They've got to get that chemistry with the manager, with the players. Scott Parker as well, I don't think is nowhere near cut out for Champions League.
I suppose if you're fourth in the domestic league,
exactly.
I suppose that can play a part.
But I think if I was the president or whatever of Club Brugge, I'd just give it a pass because they've never got to the round of 16 in the Champions League, you know. But yeah, I don't think they'll have enough to beat Benfica when they got like Goncalo Ramos. That Sheldrak was just signed as well.
That's a great signing.
Yeah, I just think that'll be too much for them.
Yeah, they are top of their league as well compared to Club Brugge being fourth. Can't read too much into the league, of course, but that does help.
Yeah.
Callum, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I've gone Benfica. They've topped their group in qualifying, beating the likes of Juventus to it.
Yeah.
Group.
I think it's unanimous again. Benfica go for it.
Yes,
yeah, I just think that's obviously as well with getting a point against PSG in both of their games. I think it says a lot, doesn't it?
That'll give them confidence.
Yeah,
as well.
It does say a lot. They compete with the big boys. They can trouble them and give them a hard game.
So Benfica to go through.
Yeah, definitely.
Decent. Right, the next fixture, interestingly, is a fixture that's never happened in competitive football.
Oh, right.
It is Chelsea against Borussia Dortmund.
Oh,
so, from going on with that, what do we think, boys?
I think Chelsea will get through this one, even though with their patchy form recently with Potter. The thing is with Potter, I feel, give him time, wait till the injuries come back, and then they'll have a strong team, and then he can show what he really can do. So, yeah, I think Chelsea will definitely beat Dortmund because they're very flaky. Sixth in the Bundesliga as well. I mean, it's not very convincing.
Not amazing, is it?
Nah, lost to Wolfsburg and Mönchengladbach as well recently.
Oof.
So confidence will be low, and I think Chelsea will capitalise and win it overall with them.
Yeah, Callum.
Yeah, I'll say the same. I know Dortmund have all these players still. They still have Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
Yusuf Moukoko still good doing it.
Yeah.
But I just think with Chelsea's quality and with their leadership at the back especially, it's going to be quite a problem.
Yeah, Thiago Silva. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with the new signing Mudryk.
Yeah.
Officially announced today.
Gives them something different up
Arsenal fuming. Yeah, I back Chelsea as well. We're all backing the Londoners to go for it.
Yeah. I just think Dortmund don't have it in the tank, do they? Really?
No.
Since losing Haaland as well, they just haven't.
What are they,
in the same
sixth in the Bundesliga now?
Sixth.
It's not very.
I get Chelsea. Chelsea are similar in the Premier League.
Yeah, similar in the Premier League, but again they've got so many injuries. I feel sorry for Potter in a way because
full starting 11.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's having to play Kai Havertz up front at the moment because he doesn't trust Aubameyang, and it's just like
I don't think anyone would.
No, that's what I mean. Like, give him his full team. I think they can do some damage, and obviously. It's in late February, these games, so hopefully there are a few more players back.
Should have a few more key
exactly. Yeah. So
definitely.
I think Chelsea for me definitely.
Yeah, so we're all backing the Londoners to go through.
Definitely.
Right. Next up is Eintracht Frankfurt against Napoli. Who are we going with this?
Easy for me, Napoli.
I think they will absolutely steamroll.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Napoli.
I'd say because obviously they got on the left wing, I never know how to pronounce his name, Georgian left winger.
Oh, the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I think he will just turn up. Osimhen as well after scoring.
He's a beast.
I mean, they beat Juventus 5-1. Yeah, it's just. I think it'll be walking apart really. They'll win 3-4-0 first leg and then
they've got a solid midfielder now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Napoli are actually 9 points clear.
Serie A.
9 points in Serie A.
Yeah, 9 points clear. And you normally associate that league with Juve just dominating and having it won by
them. Yeah.
So, Callum, are you on the same line?
Yeah, I've got Napoli. Of course I have.
Yeah, they've just got. They're just made for the Champions League. Really, got so much depth. Done well against Liverpool. I think they beat them 4-1 in the group stages.
Was that Liverpool's home leg as well?
No, that was in Naples, and Liverpool beat them 2-1, I think. But they got the quality to go at least minimum quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals. Depending
they
should
get through this.
Yeah, depending on who they get, I think they could get to the semi-finals easily. But yeah. For me, definitely Napoli going through.
So we're backing the Italians again.
Yeah, 100%.
To go through.
Oh, yeah, they're
decent. On to the next one, boys. Right, and the next game is another final replay. 2022's final. Liverpool against Real Madrid. Who are we having for this one?
Personally, I think Real Madrid for me, definitely. Especially the way Liverpool playing this season. Losing to sides they shouldn't really lose to. You know, you beat Brighton 3-0 like that. It was just embarrassing, really. Chemistry just seems to be an all-time low really at Liverpool. In urgent need of just a revamp, just a whole new squad really.
Yeah, their midfield just don't seem as stable as it was.
And that's why I think Madrid will just easily get through this. Their midfield will just overpower Modric, Kroos, Camavinga. You got all of these big names, and I think they'll just be too much.
They've lost Casemiro, and they're still like one of the best midfielders in the world.
Yeah.
True, you think Tchouaméni's in there and all.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll be honest, Trent has no chance against Villa.
Vinny's going to rip him to shreds.
This is going to be. a masterclass from Vinny, but an absolute howler from Trent.
You're just going to get a compilation of the amount of times he's going to mess up against.
He's going to spend more time on the floor than he is on
honestly, yeah. But yeah, for me, Real Madrid 100% top of their group as well. I think they'll go challenge for the title again. I think they'll be in and around the final.
Yeah, definitely. I can see them going quite deep.
I probably see Madrid winning it. That's why I've gone.
It could happen, definitely.
I've gone Madrid going through.
Yeah.
So again, another unanimous decision. Madrid going through.
Yeah. If there's ever a chance for him to turn up, it's this game. If he doesn't turn up for this game, then it's just a wasted season. I think.
They've brought in Cody Gakpo, and I know he couldn't really do much.
He'll take time.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's just got to settle in, hasn't he, really, first?
I mean, look at the teams Darwin Núñez has struggled to score against. Honestly. Now he's coming up against possibly one of the best European defences.
Yeah, but this sort of game will score him once.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, Liverpool lose this one and Real Madrid will go through.
Yep. Yeah, Madrid will go through.
Madrid through. Right, on to the next one. Right, the penultimate fixture, we've got RB Leipzig against Man City. We'll go to you, Connor, first, because you are a Man City fan.
Yep.
So, what do you think of that then?
I think we'll get through. But I don't think it'll be as easy as everyone thinks. Especially with our recent form, we're so hit and miss. Especially with Pep chopping and changing players every now and again. You never know what side he's going to put out. But also, I think we can't underestimate Leipzig. You've got Laxman Kunku, Werner's doing really well this year. And yeah, I think we played them last year in the group stages, and they gave us a tough time. A high scoring fixture.
That was a 6-3, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 6-3. Yeah, so they can score goals. But yeah, I think it'll be a very close one. Not as easy as everyone thinks, but yeah, for me, City to get through though.
Callum, you thinking City as well?
I think City. I think with especially how Haaland is this year. I know the last few games he's been a bit hit and miss, and if you say that, then
I mean, ever since he come back, everyone thought he'd be on fire, didn't he? Because no World Cup. Do you know what I mean? But he hasn't really.
I think it's one of them with no game time stuff like that. Your match fitness can be quite low compared to the people that's actually played in the World Cup.
Exactly. Yeah. So training games can only get you so far. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm backing City. I think this will be the game where Haaland's missed out on scoring, so he's up for scoring more. Yeah. And he'll probably get like 2.
Yeah.
In the first leg. I don't think it's going to be easy as a lot of people think.
Won't be a walkover.
No. I think the one person they've got to watch out for, especially, is Nkunku.
Yeah, 100%.
He's the main guy for them.
One last hurrah with Leipzig, you know what I mean?
I was going to say, City better get used to him because he's coming to the Prem.
Exactly.
So they've got to learn to deal with him.
Yeah.
So City to go through. Not unanimous.
Yep.
Right, on to the last fixture, boys. Instead, we've got Inter Milan against Porto. Connor, what are you thinking?
I'm going with Inter Milan on this one. It's going to be a close game, but I think I think Inter Milan have the quality to get through. I mean, they've got the likes of Lautaro Martinez, Dzeko, obviously Lukaku going back there as well. And obviously they've got such a solid back line as well. Skriniar.
Solid midfield as well.
Yeah, Skriniar, Bastoni at the back. As I said, solid midfield. Brozovic. Barella, yeah. Fourth in Serie A, but it's very close in Serie A. Only a point between the top 4, so yeah, for me, Inter.
I'm with you. I'm back in Inter Milan.
Yeah.
I just think both the Milan sides have, they've gone through their dark periods and they're slowly coming back up.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why
resurgence.
That's why we've got both the Milan sides going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just confident in Inter Milan. I'm not going to go too much on it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Callum, what are you thinking?
I think I'm the only one that doesn't agree.
Really?
I think Porto.
You're ruining the flow. You're ruining the flow of the agreements.
Yeah, again, yeah.
Yeah, someone's got to do it. But,
no, I just think I know Porto haven't had the best of seasons domestically, but I don't know. I think Porto could put up a fight, especially with their experience at the back, and obviously they've got Taremi up top.
It's not the worst suggestion. It's not the worst.
No. It can happen. It's one of them that can happen.
I'm saying, it's such a tough game.
Yeah.
Going off what you said, Connor, it could happen. That is the most likely fixture out of this lot.
Yeah.
Where it could be a shock.
Yeah, it could go.
I think where the others is either one or the other.
It's sort of 60-40 in some of them, but this one is literally 50-50.
Because you look at Liverpool, Real Madrid, they're both big clubs.
Yeah.
So it's not really like a problem. But this one, you could see either one happening.
The only one we disagree with was Bayern.
Exactly.
That's two big clubs.
Again, that's a 50-50.
Yeah.
And then this one, I know Inter are really good at the moment, but Porto, especially in the Champions League this year, were actually quite decent.
Yeah, they can get up for it. I think last year they done really well as well.
They did.
So I can understand why I went Porto, but
I just think Inter have too much overall quality.
Yeah.
And with that is our predictions, guys. Put your predictions down in the comments. Don't forget to like and share this video. Don't forget to also subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, boys. See you later.